How was your tournament this weekend?
I mean, it was it's always a good learning experience. There was a lot of downs and there's a lot of ups. More ups because we're learning. People might look at the optics where we lost our first two games that we think we had a chance to win, and that's down, and we won only one game, which wasn't really like that super important. But in my book, there's a lot that was learned that we learned from this tournament. And it's easy to get carried away because I coach U12s, and the idea is always we don't care about the work we put in. We don't care about how we put in the work, what we did do or what we didn't do. We pay attention to we did not win. So it doesn't matter. But in my book, a lot of things that happened this weekend matters for the long run for Villarreal.
It's something that happened too much,
Yes.
right? It's something that happened too much. People all the time we talk about it. It's like very interesting just in the fact that you can see your kid or you can see the player celebrating a win.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter sometimes the forms or doesn't matter how. And yeah, you are totally right. I really believe that is a mistake. Of course, important. Win is important. I told you about mine over here. This is Spring Cup. I coach the U14 team, and we lost the three matches that we played, and was a kind of sad. But I am very proud of the team because we just start this year. We don't have even 1 year together with the team, and with the merge being Villarreal since January. Then all the players, I told them yesterday, I am very, very proud of them, very, very excited because it's the first time that we play a gold level tournament. Then you can see since the beginning. I remember in August playing the same level that we did this past weekend, and was bad results, in the beginning. 9-0, 12-0, 10-0.
And bad playing.
And bad playing because in that time we didn't have an idea, we didn't have a style. Right now, we are in May 2022, and it's like great that how every kid already get the idea. Mm-hmm. Every kid, every player already get the knowledge, the where you have to be, when you have to be. Already you can see people more interested in the game, loving more the game, more the aspects of the game. But yeah, tournaments in the city are huge. Tournaments. I really think that all players enjoy too much, and we talk about all the time. The losses are important, right? The mistakes are important. You cannot improve if you don't make mistakes, if you don't learn from the mistakes. Mm-hmm. But something that I believe that also kind of is missing is the trust of the process. Mm-hmm. Processes are very important. What do you think? Because also depend of the age,
yes,
and also depend of the level of each player. Like process are crucial.
Yeah, the truth is the process is everything. And that has always been both of us, our ideology, where we have to trust it. And unfortunately, people get carried away easy because they look outward and don't realize the work that has gone into that outward. For, let's say, one team out there wins the championship. You don't know what they had to do to win the championship. We know. We have the idea. We know where we were. We know the kids that we got. We know where we are right now, and we know where we're pretty much going with the team and with the kids. But most people don't know that. Most people don't understand that. People just love to see, oh, they won. Let me give an example. You win a tournament, but deep down, your team is not there yet. That's the mindset. It's easy to get carried away and say, oh, we won that tournament. And then everyone's like, yeah, we're that team now. We're not that team. But people get carried away easy, even with wins. It's not just with losses. With the situations where we find ourselves where parents, kids are devastated, are sad, maybe they want to leave or they want to quit the game or whatever it is. It's the same thing for when you win too. Because when you win, if you're not learning and realizing that, oh, you won this because, yes, you put in work, but there's still ways to go. The team you beat in the last tournament probably would not let you beat them in the next one if you just say, "Oh, we won the last one. We don't listen to the coach anymore, or we're there with that team now." So that's pretty much how I like to see it playing those tournaments. If everyone sees it like that, you see that your kids will get better. The team will continue to get better, and there will be no retrogression.
Very important the player also think about it. And if not, doesn't matter the age. It's incredible because they are very, we have in Villarreal, we have since youth 7.
Yeah.
And they are already thinking. They are already feeling it when they don't play, when they win, when they don't. And if we can canalize that in the proper way, then, we are more closer to success. Some team, you talk about tournaments that I really hate a lot. And for me, it's like, how can be possible? Because you say it perfectly. We have been there, we was players, professional players. One time I have also U14. I was U14 over there in Atlas in Mexico, right? Then it's like, the level and you know where you have to be in order to compete, really compete, not only in USA,
absolutely,
in the modern football that right now we know is global, right?
Yes.
It's a tournament. Tell me if I am wrong. It's a tournament where it's coming closer. And now you can see all the players coming in two days before training, before tournament starts. Everybody's in. Parents are involved. Everybody's chatting. Everybody's, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's something that hopefully we can help to change and improve, because it's not like that. You cannot, even if you win or lose, but you cannot get results with 1 week good training.
Yes.
It's a process of all the months that you have behind, it's a process that even the matches that you lose is a process, because really I don't like at all when we have a tournament, we start Saturday, and in my last training Thursday, everybody's there, and everybody show like, I am ready. When we as a coaches, we are thinking about who already put the commitment, the effort, the work every single day.
Yes.
Every single action of the training, respecting the game, because we like to say all the time, if you respect the game will respect you. But it's like every single time, you have to work for it.
Absolutely.
It's not like closer, and I have a question for you. Is a parents problem or kids problem?
I always blame parents.
I think it's a good answer.
I mean, for me, to be honest, and this is not throwing parents under the bus.
No.
At the end of the day, you think you know what's good for your kid, and you chose a club. And most of the time, there's this mindset that we as human beings have, like, let's say I have an exam tomorrow, and now I'm not going to sleep. I used to do that before, until when I figured out that what I read last night, most likely I don't even remember. The night before, I don't sleep. I'm studying all night. And then I realized that the things I remember in the exam room is things that I learned in class, things that I've studied in the past. Those are the things that actually stuck. The ones that I crash read, and that's usually the case. With parents, there's this that's not the word. There's this anxiety that comes with, you're playing so cup tomorrow. No, this is when you have to go to bed early. This is when you have to listen to your coach.
Eat better.
This is when you have to eat better. Yeah. This is when you have to, and that's good, but that's good for every day. And when you're a parent, just like as a coach, when you're a parent, you cannot just expect your kid to do something one day and expect a certain result. You cannot just expect the coach to do something one day and expect a certain result. If you trust the process, you already trusted it from the past, you would realize that in that tournament, it's not because of what we did the week before. It's because how we've been training, how the kid has been months before, weeks before. This is not a podcast to throw parents under the bus, but sometimes there's an expectation from each parent on every kid and the team that wasn't there a week before. You saw it. You saw your kid not run on the field, but maybe we won a league game, and it doesn't matter. And then in the tournament, instead of after that win, you tell your kid, listen, I get the fact that we won the game, but in these certain moments, you were not running, you were not working hard. And then in the tournament where it's tournaments is just one weekend, 2 games,
Yeah.
and then you're champion. If you're lazy for 2 games, ciao, you're done. You're done for the whole tournament. Now you see, the same thing you saw before. You see it now. Now you want to reprimand the kid. You want the kid. You're mad at the kid. You're mad at the team. No, at the end of the day, we're putting too much importance to tournament weekends. That takes away from the process of winning a tournament or playing as good as possible to their potential in that tournament. If you understand what I mean.
Yes, it's part. Yeah, everything is a process. Everything is a process. You know, you don't. All the time is nice to say that we have to help the players. We as a coaches, but of course parents have that to create habits.
Yes.
Right. And that's the difference of everything. You create the habit, you make it automatic. Now it's in you. Then you repeat it. And that formula, that way to be, that way to live, will give you the result that you expect and will give you the base to ask you for more. You know, I see a big problem, you know, in the city, and I see all the time I like to talk about it, about, you know, parents trying to coach during the matches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in any age I see it. Mm-hmm. You know, I see it already with the youngest.
I don't talk.
Also with the oldest.
I don't talk anymore.
You know,
I don't talk anymore when unfortunately we have parents around, and instead of cheering the team on, they're directing the team. That's the moment in the game where you see me quiet. Because the truth is, let me give you an example. A kid gets the ball and he just kicks it. And luckily, it goes over, almost goes in the goal. In my book as a coach, I know what I work on with the kids on every day in practice. I know that's not how we play. You control the ball, you look up. If you're going to shoot, you shoot. If you're going to pass, you pass. It cannot be you put your head down and kick it. But in the eyes of the parent, they already yelled, "Oh, that was amazing, beautiful, shoot it like that every time." And then me as a coach, I'm on the side, I'm like, if I say the opposite, now the kid is going to look at me and say, my parents are saying I should do something. I live with them 24 hours a day.
24 hours.
Who do you think you are saying? And kids love to be spurred on. Whether they're doing something good or something not so good, because I don't want to say bad, because the ball could have gone in. But the idea is, I am the coach. I know exactly what you need to do, at least pretty much. That's why your parents trusted me to be the coach. And that's a trend that happens a lot. And then when you say the opposite, now it becomes a battle where, parents say something and then you say something else. Now it's like co-parents are coaching one thing, now the coach is saying another thing. Now it's more of a back and forth.
And it's a big conflict for the mind of the kid.
Yes, now it's a back and forth. Now the kid is there watching like, wait, what? It's...
I understand also the parents, you know, because we get excited as a parent. You know, when I see over there David, when I see Emilio playing, we get excited, and it's normal. You know, it's part of the game. I really think that sometimes parents, they know that it's not good, but they still feel the need to do it. I don't know if it's a personal situation. I don't know if it's already contaminate from other that also do it.
Yes.
Maybe in the same club, maybe in different club, maybe before, maybe years ago. You know, then all the time I believe that really parents have to get to know us. You know, and it's our duty. You know, as a coach, and it's something that I am very happy to say that for next season we will have to make parents, you know us, know and trust that we know what we do. Because for a reason we study, we play, we prepare. Right now we are in Villarreal. We get education from Spain. That's something important and something that is helping us to improve. Then yes, a recommendation for parents all the time will be, let's enjoy. You know, enjoy your kid, because your kid is doing 100%. You know, kids are very clever.
Yes.
Then they will give the effort, and it's what parents have to be focus on, because the coaching, you know, they don't train them every day like us, right? They educate them, but they don't train them like us. Then it's not based in an idea or a style. And we have an style. We have an idea. Something that make me very proud over here in Villarreal now is like every team is showing that we have one style, right? One methodology, one philosophy. And doesn't matter the age group, everybody's trying to play the same like Villarreal. Of course, it's very far.
Yes.
It's very far. Our Villarreal from Spain, top in the world right now. But having an idea
It's a process.
is very good.
It's a process.
And it's very important, that the trust of the process, the trust of the ability to have one idea, one style, one methodology, one philosophy, and it's something that I am very happy we are doing that for next season, and it's good. Next season just will start right now in June. Then it's good. Then it's good. We'll be several teams. We'll be competitive teams. We'll be developing teams. Hopefully people trust and come to us to know us. It's good. I am very excited, and it's every single. I remember every kid we have since the beginning.
Yes,
even between.
It gives me so much joy when I think about it. I'm going through my phone and I see like old pictures, and I don't get carried away. That's one thing I try to not be someone that gets carried away, whether it's excitement. That's why sometimes they say, some people might say I'm a killjoy, where people are excited, like, oh, and I'm like, just like, because I try not to get carried away. Sometimes people are like, you're a killjoy, but I take things into perspective a lot. I know where every kid that comes to us, they're excited. Coach, did I make the team? Coach, did I make the team? I know where you were when you joined us. I saw the work you put in as a kid, trust in the process. Some may be good, some may be not that good on some days, but I see the work. And when we're here now, even if we're not where others are, where we supposed to be, we're not where we used to be.
Yep.
So I don't get carried away. I know for a fact that is amazing. I saw this kid when he did not know his left foot from his right foot. And now he actually does, where his parents think he's Messi. He's not, but where his parents think he's Messi and should win every tournament. So I get that. And that is something that most people, most coaches, most clubs don't have the privilege of having, because everyone wants to win now.
Yeah.
No one wants to trust the process. So if we focus on our ideology, which is we catch them young, we catch them where no one trusted them, no one thinks they can do good in football, and we say we're patient enough, we'll teach you the ideology, we'll help you get better, help you trust yourself more. Back to the point of parents coaching in the games. Think about it. Let's say we're in a world where, let's say basketball. Let me give an example of basketball, where everyone loves basketball in America. Even for high school club games, you have at least like 500 people watching. Everywhere is loud. Do you think your kid is going to hear you speaking, coaching him? No. At the end of the day, he has one person to look at, himself and the coach. He's not looking up at 500 people. What's my mom saying? What's my dad saying? You understand? So,
and that point is incredible. That point have to be the mindset of preparation for the future.
Yes.
Have to be like how, and it's something that we like too much to do. All the time I like to say to the players, hey, walk as a professional, right? Think as a professional, eat as a professional, sleep as a professional. For the olders, even I say kiss as a professional, my friend. Like everything as a professional if you want to be professional. And professional doesn't mean that you have to be, even if he's 7 years old, like already I will be playing in the stadium. But if you prepare yourself for the highest level possible, you will enjoy, you will learn, you will have fun. And after you will arrive to the level that you want to be, and it's something nice to do. I remember when I was playing, all the time my dad telling me, hey, a normal job, you work normally 8 hours a day, right? How many you train over there in Atlas, in Pachuca? 1.5, 2 hours. You are missing 6 hours. Do something, do something. Read a book, look a match. Match is already 2 hours. Then add that to your preparation if you really want it. And something that I really like to say, is very important. Players know where they want to be and know what they want to do. And really have it very honest, very clear. Like, really, this is my dream. Like really, I want to do this. And when it's younger age, that responsibility for the parents.
Yes.
hey, be honest. What you want. Oh, I wish my kid play professional. Okay, then act as a professional. When your kid is already in a club, you will not say to the coach what to do. Okay, no, I want just college. Just college because it's good, and I can have my kid in college, and I want to give him a nice future. Okay, in college it's the same. You will not say anything to the teacher. You will not say anything to the coaches. Then let's trust. Then yeah, it's very interesting.
I like to tell the kids that when do you like soccer? They say yes. When you like something, it's not only soccer you like, right? Let's say you like video games. Do you want to be always better at the video game when you like it? Yes. So you have to love the game enough to always want to get better, whether you win or you lose. If that's the mindset, you would realize that you never lose because you're always getting better.
Yeah.
Because in the part of the world where we are right now, we play a sport where it's easy to be arrogant. Let me give an example. Growing up, I wasn't the best kid. I was really fast, but I wasn't the best kid. There were kids that were amazing. And then I realized that, because that kid was amazing, I wanted to be better. And that kid is like, oh yeah, that kid is not that good. So I don't need to get better. I'm going to beat him every time. But every time I go home, I'm like getting my ball, doing something, playing around, trying to be better. As we grew older, times changed. Hierarchies changed. The one that was there and thought, I'm on top of the world. I'm better than all my teammates. Didn't have the idea that I love enough to still try to get better. All the kids that were here,
step up,
boom, and then they're better than him now. Guess what? The mindset is now for this kid, that kid. He's like, maybe I'm bad now. I don't like it anymore. But if the mindset from the start was, I like it enough that if I'm here, I have to be here next. I have to be there next.
I'll never stop.
You never stop. You never stop enjoying it. You never stop loving it. Even if so-called people catch up with you, whether it's in size or if it's in body, whatever it is, age, whatever it is, you would continue to enjoy it because the mindset is, I love it so much. I always want to get better at it.
And everybody have his own path. A lot of people also compare.
Yes.
I was talking yesterday. Yesterday we played the last match over here in the Spring Cup, and I was talking with everybody. Hey, don't compare.
Comparison is the thief of joy. That's what they say. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Very nice.
It steals joy.
It's like you compare, and parents are comparing, players are comparing. And it's like compare. You have to compare yourself
to who you were yesterday. Yes.
Or if you will compare with the highest possible. Don't compare with your teammate, with the people that you already know you beat. Or no, compare something up. And when you do that, you get motivation.
It gives you perspective.
You get perspective, and you get what you have to do to continue, to enjoy, to have fun. It's very important. Sometimes really people forget that it's a game.
Yes.
That it's a game to have fun, to enjoy. I feel it, and I feel it every single time when I play. And I have the opportunity to play in several places. And we will talk a little bit about arrogancy, because also arrogancy make me don't play higher levels. And all the time I like to say that maybe that's the reason that I am a coach, because I'm supposed to be in a high level and I play it, but not top because arrogant, because also ignorancy, missing a lot of information. But what I want to say is, like, you have your path, you know what you want, you make it happen, and you just continue. You just continue and feeling butterflies, every single time. I feel it and I like it. You feel it also.
Absolutely.
When we are, right now we can have a ball, and if we have a bad pass, we will get mad. And if we get a good pass, it's like, what a touch. This one is coming organic when you do it and repeating, and you really like it.
Absolutely.
You really like it. And next season, we will have several changes. In our club, in Villarreal, Las Vegas. And I am very excited. We will start having more chats we are having more chance to throw information over there. I am very excited. I am very excited about next season. Something that I don't like. Normally over here in every club in Las Vegas and in USA is like 31st of May is over the season. Now everybody do tryouts first week of June, and now it's like yes, I want you. Yes, no, everybody's nervous. Something that we really want to do in Villarreal is like, hey, we talk about the process. Season is not over. You cannot be, even if you switch coaches, even if you switch teammates, wherever, you have to continue your preparation. It's not like it's over, it's now finished. Let me see. You have a lot of people. You was talking minutes ago about we bring some kids. The level is here. We train them. The level is here. Was over here that even people decide to leave, thinking that they will find another places. Hopefully, all the time we find them. We will say all the time that we love people that we work with, but it's again the same. Continue the process. Then right now for next season, this is what we are doing. We are doing, we are taking now. I will be the coach of the U19 and U17. Because we want to have a very strong team over there to play in. We will be together over there to play in UPSL. UPSL is very interesting. Then it's very nice, very, very national-wide national league. Then it's good. Where it's a lot of people registered already for tryouts. We are started scouting for your team. That will be U13 next season. My team will be U15 also. People is growing, eh? You can see it. The other time we was talking. Now your team will start playing 11 versus 11. How do you think they will adapt to that? It's very hard. 9 versus 9 to 11 versus 11.
It is an experience, and I almost got carried away because this part of me said, "Are we ready?" This part of me said, are the parents ready? Because a lot comes with change. A lot comes with change. And people don't prepare for the change mentally. Let me give you an instance. If I choose to go play basketball, for instance, my knees are not that good. I like basketball a lot. I love to watch it. I choose to play basketball. I do, and I don't pay attention to the change. Football and basketball, totally different sports. Football, you play on grass, you play on turf. If you jump up and you land, you have cushion for your knee, for your ankle. Basketball, if you jump up and you tweak your ankle a little bit, boom, you're done. People don't think about that part. They think about, oh, shoot, I will be good at basketball. 11v11. Oh, 11v11. That's amazing. We have more a bigger field. We get more space. They don't realize it's more space for the team that used to beat us in 9v9 too. It's more space for the team that works harder than you. It's more space and time for the team that... So those are the things that I put into consideration. And it's going to be a wonderful experience, but it's a change. So people have to be ready for that change.
Patience is worth.
Yes.
Patience is worth, my friend. Because
enough, yes.
something we was talking the other day when we play, you play 11 versus 11 match, and we see Beto throwing the ball away, making a beautiful pass long distance, and it's like they are changing and they are growing up, and they will get it if they continue working even better, because now have to be more. It's more space to everything, and if it's more space to play, it's more space to work also.
Absolutely.
Then yeah, it's very excited to everybody. I imagine everybody, having fun. Now, the aspects of the game that every time we talk about, the 4 aspects that involve all soccer, with, of course, all the variation, but technical part, tactical part, physical part, and, of course, mental part. Now, in 11 versus 11, your kids will have to be expert in every single aspect.
Absolutely.
Because now it's not anymore, I can get tired. No, my friend, you have to work. It's not anymore, I feel pain. Work.
Let me give you an example. My kids love to be offside. They love it. And that has to do with everything you said. physical, mental, tactical. And when we do it in 9v9, it's kind of different because it's the defenders stay back. You're not offside too many times, but my kids are still offside a lot. Imagine in a bigger field. Imagine the frustration that comes from you're just running, you're getting tired, just running.
Yeah.
And you're offside every time.
No getting ball, no getting...
Yeah, you're getting you mentally. So every aspect of the game that we work on has to be, that's why my part as a coach has to be more where I explain it even more to them.
Yep.
In those moments that it happens, because now it's a bigger field. People will clearly see it that either you know what you're doing or you don't
know. That's the thing. And that's the next comment. Information is everything. People really have to start looking more football.
Yes.
People really have to start reading more.
Yes.
Looking more videos. Yes. Even something I say it, I don't like when kids or young players are all the time in video games. But if you play FIFA, that even helps you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That even
mentally
you,
it
now
does.
You are realizing
yes.
normally stuff. And you say it perfectly. We as a coaches, first of all, we are prepared to teach. Yes. That is something that people have to understand and people have to know. We really are, because we know how to do it, because we study how to do it, and because we are really into it in the every age that our coaches, not only you and me, of course, but everybody in Villarreal have it, then that is very important. People have to respect that and have to know that we know. But also players have to have more information in the hand, we are in Vegas, have to have more cards to play, then that is coming all with paying attention in what really matters.
And the truth is, if you love something, like I said, and you want to get better at it, you would love it enough to watch it.
Yep.
You would love it enough to, this thing coach always says, and I'm looking confused. The reason why I'm confused is because, let me give you an example. If it's math, a lot of the math that I learned in my life that I did not apply in real life were the most difficult part of math. The part that I apply every day, I have three donuts. If I eat one, it's left two. That's applicable. The same thing for football. If we are telling you, this is what you're doing, and you don't get it, it's because you don't understand the game enough to get it.
I understand what you say. You are totally right.
Yes, it is. It is
too difficult for you.
It's too difficult because you don't leave it. You
created the base.
Yes.
Created the base and the basic.
That's why certain things with certain of our kids, that's when you talk about levels and different journeys and stuff, things like that, it has to do with how much, like, let me say, for my kids, for instance, I think only out of 16 kids, only maybe 3 watch the game, that watch it enough where they love it, not because I asked them to go watch it.
Yep.
You understand? So with those ones, when I say certain things, even if they're kids and sometimes they don't like it and they get mad, they understand it.
They know why.
Yeah, they know why. But for the ones that don't really watch the game and it's not a day, it's only when they come to training, is the only time they play football, they leave football.
Yes.
So it will definitely be more difficult for those kids to understand what I am saying.
And it's coming with attention.
Yes.
The attention, if you are not interested, your attention is not there.
Yes, it's not.
Then you will not learn. You will not improve.
Yes.
But after people complain.
I say something to my kids. I give them an example. I said, what is that class in school that when you take it, you don't have to pay attention? You just know it. The moment the teacher says it, even if you're thinking about something else, but you can hear it, you still get an A. Someone said art, someone said math, someone said whatever. And I said, none of us, football is not like that for any of us here.
Yes.
We're not there yet.
Yes, not yet.
You have to pay a lot of attention.
But it's possible to be.
It's absolutely possible
that's
to be.
That's the good thing, and that's the good thing, because I see a lot of histories, my friend, that is, you are in one place and you arrive to a place, like you say it, you grow.
Yes.
And this is where we have to pay attention.
Yes.
In the single day that it really matters. So, focusing what really matters, it's huge. It's very...
For most people, it's win or lose. That's the only way they enjoy it. Whether I win or I lose. With us in Villarreal, that's not the point.
Nope.
Let me give you an example. Villarreal would have a lot of fans in the US this year. I'm not talking about the club in general. Why?
Because
Semi-final of the Champions League.
And beat Bayern.
Do you know how many years it took for loyals of Villarreal to get to that point?
Yeah.
Where they beat Bayern Munich, they beat Juventus, they almost beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
Do you know the work that it took? Do you know what it took for Manchester City? It took for Liverpool, took for Man United. It's
Barcelona, the history is like that.
When you see a club as is 100 years and they have only 30 trophies. Do you know how many years of no trophies?
Okay.
Of just sticking to the process, trusting it, keep working. That's the basic idea. It's the same thing for us. Oh, we have a tournament. We didn't do so good. We keep working.
Yeah.
We do really good. We keep working because we did not work for that tournament.
It's very easy to get a loss playing very good and don't give the importance to playing very
Yes,
good.
that
And a win
Yes.
playing very bad and don't give importance to
play.
the playing very bad.
Yes.
You know, it's very easy to confuse
yes,
the mind
yes.
and to confuse the kids.
And that's one thing.
And that's
that
a problem.
With this conversation, I hope it helps the parents a lot because the truth, that's why I said I always blame the parents. Every time I have conversation with the kids are very receptive to it.
Yes.
They understand what I am saying. When I came to your game, your match the other day, and you beat a team, I didn't know the score. You beat a team. I just came to your team talk, and you said, "You guys know we just played a team that is younger than us. We won the match, but every single one of you knows we did not play the way we're supposed to play." Mm-hmm. And every single no one was mad. Like, coach, we just won. When they just joined us, they will be mad. They'll say, "Coach,
yes,
we just won the match." No, but now the kids get it. The parents don't get it. The parents will probably get into the car and them donuts and them ice cream. Oh, you won your match. Pizza. You won your match, which that's okay.
Yes,
that's absolutely okay. But if they understand from listening to us speak in conversations like this, they understand that the idea for us as coaches is
the big picture.
The big picture.
Yes, is a big picture.
Let me give you an example. With my first two matches in the Spring Cup, I would say disaster. Because I know what my kids can do, but they did not do it because they were scared, whatever the case may be, pressure, whatever it is. I don't know, sun, heat, I don't know. But it's not an excuse. No one watched our match. Even the teams, I can literally see, just looking to the side, the kids that are trying to train and are trying to get ready for their match, parents on the other side trying to get ready for the other match. No one cared because it looked so bad. And it hurt me. Not because we lost the match, but because we did not play like we always play.
Yeah, like
second example, we're down 2-0 the next day. Everyone is watching our match. Why? Beautiful brand of football. Yes. We win the match.
In the beginning, eh?
Yes, we win the match. But that's not why they were watching. If you ask them to score, they would tell you there's no way this team is losing.
Because of
the way we were playing and enjoying it. And it's addictive. It's you look at it and you just like it. Like a pretty woman. That's pretty much the way it looked.
Yeah.
And I was really looking at everyone, and we had parents come to us at the end of the game asking other parents, "What team is this?"
Nice.
And that's what gives us joy as Villarreal. That identity. Not, I'm going to go online, we won Mayor's Cup or we won Spring Cup. Yeah. Then that's the team I want my kid. No, I saw it with my eyes. And these kids.
And the most important, that one, what my next comment, the most important are the players.
Yes, these kids are enjoying playing really beautiful brand of football.
That will help them when they grow up, when they go college, because that's the modern football that you have to be. That's the good thing that have to be, you enjoy that. You are prepared not for today. You are prepared for later, for the big picture. What a great.
There's amazing things in store for the city, for the kids. And like I would always say, some of my kids come to me and they're like, Coach, I scored a banger for my school. I scored a banger for my indoor team. And I'm like, if I ask your coach, how did you play? Is he going to tell me you played amazing? He wants to send more people to Villarreal so that they can learn how to play the right way. Or is he just going to tell me, yeah, he just scored a banger and he was lazy? Because those are the kind of things I try to put in the kids' mind so that they can understand that we gather together to scatter.
Yeah.
So if you're good at home and you're a bad kid outside in school, it's not a good look for your parents.
Yep.
So if you're a good player with Villarreal and then you have to go play high school or you have to go play college, they say you have a bad attitude or you don't want to learn or you don't want... That's still a slap on our face.
Yeah.
We did not.
But I tell you something happened over here in our team in the U14. Several players playing. I am not too big fan that they are playing with us, training with us and going to the school. But it's very respectful also because the school have the season and they want to be part of the school and the environment, Even David played the school. And several players doing very good.
Yes.
I didn't know that even they give trophies for most valuable player in the end of the season. That's very nice.
It's a thing of pride.
And several players of Villarreal doing that because doesn't matter the age, they are throwing the message over there. And it's something that is very important. And we have to continue doing it. We have to continue doing it. We will create, of course, more talks. We will create more sharing information. I just want to say I am very happy and very happy to be part in a project that just believe in preparation now to results as soon as possible, but greater result in the big picture. In the big picture. I think this is very nice. Something else?
I mean,
beautiful conversation. I like it a lot.
It's conversation that should always be had.
Yes, that's all the time. With micro and without micro.
Sometimes we keep it in and I feel like I'm about to explode.
and I tell you something also, this activity is great because we talk like this every time.
Yes.
But people don't know. And it's something that we have to make sure, that you guys are looking at.
It's not too official.
Yes, we wanna share it with you. We wanna share. We wanna share information. We wanna show to the people that our mind is just to help the most important part of soccer, that is after the soccer ball, the players. And we are prepared to do it. Then it's very good. People have to know. We will have our own. We didn't even have yet our social media for the podcast only. We will have it up. But any comment is welcome. Over there is the social media of Villarreal Las Vegas. Then any comment, great. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy. Vamos.